Alright, Alico 3, let's do it. Um, this will be a mail bin. So there's a stack of rock cards and a stack of slabs. We'll flip through here. Stuff that's came in recently. This all this raw stuff's within the last month. I hadn't gotten to my packages and I ripped through them and made a stack to make a video. I don't typically I haven't made one of these videos in a while. Salem. That's like a 88. What year is it? 89, I think. Minor league issued card. Bruce. His stuff's typically dirt cheap, but I mean Isaac Bruce had a good career. He's in the Hall of Fame, I think. These are kind of neat. The Rookie of the Year contenders. They're always chipped up pretty bad though. So if you went to send this in, it'd be like a 7. It's kind of neat. That's the Spectrum. I think they call it gold hollow foil or something, but I always called these 25 ones with the ball Spectrum, and that stems from like 2004, 2005 SPX, which were great sets in their own right. Uh, Lewis SPX, I mean, 10, $15. Those have been that price for years. So this was kind of expensive for a raw copy, but I think I might put it into my raw mint, a near mint to mint PC, since I'm not grading as much. Just turnaround time costs. I mean, there's a lot of factors. I should probably do a video on that. Platinum, Manny Platinum Medallion. That's pretty cool. These don't sell for anything. You can get that card for $40. I mean, it's an on-card Tomlinson rookie from Fleer. This has some sorry, weird hulking. I think it's probably like a 7, but that is the refractor from '93, the first year that they did finance. Here's another Piazza. That one's off top to bottom. I can just tell. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but I am starting to enjoy raw cards more. So that's the refractor. Prices on these, if you guys want, I can throw out some prices. I typically can recall what I pay for cards. $10 on Manning. This Wayne was like 25 or 30. That's the finest. Hold, hold SPX. So, I mean, cheap. 20, $30 all day long. Moss, for $5. I think I overpaid for this. You see that back chipping? I won't be sending this in. It would come back like a 7 or an 8, but it is a Bowman Gold Holt. I think it was 50 or 60. Brady Ultra. I think this is a great card, even though he's in the college. Some people don't like that. Long term though, I think these Brady rookies are gonna hold great value. So these typically run 60 to about 100 raw. Vic Ricky Watts, these are like 5. Paramount Brady, 85 or so. It takes a while, but if you sift through enough of these Gwyn Raws, you'll find one that looks good. that I think with this one, I sifted through like 15 of them, and I was like, okay, it's the only one I think that looks pretty good. So, I have had success buying these for $10 and getting SGC and PSA 10s. Refractor, Edge, cheap card, $30. Same with the SPXs. I think this was like 23 plus shipping. Hall of Famer, SPX, it's on card. Factor in back then there weren't 10 parallels based off of that in the same set, and then 30 other sets with the same format. And he's a Hall of Famer, so I mean he's got a decent amount of autos from 1999, but I'm just saying, it seems like the cards back then were better. Different different brands like Fleer. This was like 140 bucks. I'll just do prices on some of them. I don't feel like doing it for every single card. So as you can see, value shopping, right? Don't always have to spend a ton on every card. Uh, 50, 50 or 60 bucks on Ricky, but it is on card, and for some reason he was printed at 500. So was Culpepper that year. Kurt Warner, great card. Tough pull too. I mean, cards like this are underrated. Subset of rookies, what, 50 or 60? Six per box. Boxes were expensive. Boxes are still expensive. Um, so that's just kind of what I think of sometimes when I'm looking at older cards. Um, Skybox 92 piece, Piazza. I mean, these can be pretty valuable if you get a 9 or a 10. This is great. That is a mere gold to 25. This was over 200. Um, Falk stuff is typically runs pretty low for the type of career he had, but I definitely like to pick it up. This is the Infinity Red to 35. This is about 100 bucks. So Vic Infinity Red. Peyton Manning Ultra. I mean, cards like this, looks pretty clean. Looks like it could maybe get a PSA 9. Um, Probably paid 10, 15 bucks for it. Grading fee would be about 20. So you already got 35 into it. Check what the market is on a 9. If it's if it's the card's worth like 40 bucks, is it even worth it to grade? And that's kind of the market we're in now. Brady Ultra. Back in the day, you grade that for 7 bucks. Karka was back in 9, sells for 30, 35. And you're doing great, but it's just different now. Curtis Enos Atomic. It's out of 100. I don't know. It's like 20 bucks. Dan Marino Gold. So these Bowman Golds are fun to pick up, especially Hall of Famers. Ricky, kind of a faded auto. I'd probably put that in the store. The rest of the card looks really good though. But sometimes when autos are faded, it does bug me if I'm going to keep it. That's a 96 Topps Chrome Refractor. I believe that's the first year that Topps did do refractors in Topps Chrome. Urlacher or Bowman. You guys have seen those before. This one looks weird. It looks like discolored. These 97 Bowman Chrome Refractors sell pretty cheap. I don't know why another Curtis Enos, so maybe he's the new Ron Dane. Probably not though. Dane, there's actually a reason he won Heisman Trophy in 1999. Cabrera, that's a platinum medallion. I think that's 05, 04. This was overpaid for just because he was a good back in college and pro. It's the 50. It's the golden anniversary. It's about 70 bucks. But scooped it up. Another Vic Bowman Chrome. Peyton. So I mean, these are $20, $25 cards that have the potential. John Ogden rookie. Jamal Lewis. That is 05. Premium. We'll just do it like this. Grab a stack. So Future Watch, Ricky. Those are 20 bucks. Alexander contenders. When I'm buying these cards raw, I don't just click and buy. I'll typically look at the condition. I think most people do. That one's off top to bottom pretty bad. But it was so cheap I couldn't pass it up. I'll quick glance at the photos. If it's something that I'm thinking I want to try to grade. But if it's something I don't care about, then of course I'm just looking for a card that would pass as like a 7. Holt, Manning. This shields look centered. This card would have great value. in high grade. Shields Chiefs. Another Bowman. That looks pretty good. Maybe a 9. It's got a little white, but top's 07 stuff. This is kind of cool. Huntsville Stars 85 Conseco. Amon, you got the Ogden, and then Breeze Ultra. So, there's nothing. What was the most expensive card? $200 raw. So I guess I'm not spending crazy amounts on raw cards at the moment. Um, Here's some graded stuff that'll get snapped. This one just came in, so this is one that I did buy. It was sitting in the vault and I had it shipped back to me, but the eye appeal on this is fantastic. I mean, looks as good as some of the 10s I have, so probably keep that one. This is the gold, so these golds, I mean, it's highly collectible card. There is a Bowman Chrome Interstate, and those are to 100, and it's an Interstate refractor, and there's the refractor, so that's all, plus the base. This is a big one. It's got an old cert too. The Atomic Manning in a Beckett slab. I don't really know how they're doing. I haven't checked it on them in years. Charles Woodson. So I think I pulled all these from my snap pile. Sabathia, that is the gold. 200. And Peppers gold. Bowman Chrome gold refractor to 50. So another Hall of Famer there. Finish off with a few big cards. A couple that I've had for a while that I just put in the store, but I'll show them because they're sitting right here. This Hot Shots card. I don't want it in the Beckett, but I know if I snap it, it'll be a PSA 8. Is a PSA 8 the same as a Beckett 9 in terms of value? Probably pretty close. I don't know. It's probably sell for more than a BGS 9. It's hard to say. Let's put this in the store. So the LeBron Spa. I've had this forever. I I might have had this graded myself. I think I bought it raw and sent it in. Raw was probably $600-700 back then. And then this one, I know I bought it raw from, I think his name was Ken Cope. If you guys ever remember him on eBay, this is years ago, probably 12 or 13 years ago. But it was around 3,000 back then. And it's a great copy. It's just, that top edge. But the auto is pretty amazing on this one. So print of 200 on the Manning ticket. So those are in the store now. I'm not in a rush to sell them, but for the right price, I would move them because I don't keep everything. I'm always selling and picking new stuff up. But that's it. Later.